Hi all, thank you for joining. Today I'm going to be doing a full set using gel extensions. So I'm just going in with my cuticle pusher and pushing back my cuticles very gently so I can go in with my e-file and remove any dead skin. So now I'm going in with the Melody Susie e-file, which I got from Amazon. I think it's really pretty. I'm just showing you how I put it together, but I've not used this before, so let's see how it goes. So as you can see, I don't have many drill bits, but I'm just picking out the flame bit that I need to clean up the cuticles. So now I'm just showing you how I turn it on and off and how to increase the speed. I also like that it's got the pause button so I don't have to turn it off and if I want to put the file down, which on others that I've had to do that, which is quite annoying. And it's also got the forward and reverse button as well, which is really good. So now I'm just going in with the drill bit and I'm being very careful not to go too fast, too hard, to keep it at an angle. You know, it kind of looks like it's digging in, but it's not. We don't want no rings of fire here. So I got these new cuticle scissors from Amazon because I can't for the life of me use those cuticle nippers. I just can't get it right. So I don't have too much to cut here, but I've got a couple of hangnails and I'm really bad for picking, so that's what I'm just going to tidy up, and very carefully because these scissors are sharp. So now I'm going back in with the file and I'm changing the bit to the ball bit. Oh, I have no idea what it's called. But I do this after I cut any dead skin and I just smooth out the skin. I don't know, guys. I don't know. You can just see. So now I'm going in with the Stylix Pro file. So it's got the metal file and then you've got these disposable files which are 180 grit and they are so good. But as you can see, I start to struggle to put it in, which happens every time I do it. So now I've got my lovely file, I just go in and file my natural nails. I don't want to trim down too much, so I just round them out. So now I go in with a little buffing block and I just lightly etch the surface of my nail. Not too much, but it just helps with gel adhesion. Yay, finally boring part is over. So now I just go in with the Nail Order gel extensions. These are the long almond shape. I really love these. They're like my favourite. So as you can see, I'm just showing you what they look like and sizing out my nails. Also, apologies for the camera flash on the nail palette. I did not see that when I was filming. So I don't know how well you can see here, but basically I'm looking at 3 different nail tips because the first one was too big, and you want to make sure the nail tips are the perfect size. Otherwise they will lift, or if they're too small, they will start to pinch the nails. So as you can see, this one's way too small for my nails. So I actually go back in with a second nail tip that I got. So now that I've got all my tips sized out, I just want to make sure they're the perfect fit. So I do go in with my file and just round them out, because I do find that around the cuticle area my nails are quite round, whereas these tips, they're quite square. But it's really easy just to file, only lightly, otherwise you might file too much. So I go in with the X Prep and the Ultima Gel from Nail Order. It's like a complete system. So as you can see here with the X Prep, I just get a little bit on the brush and I buff it into the nail. And then what I do is I rub that against my natural nail just to etch it and prime it, ready to glue it on with the Ultima Gel. So this is my nail stand, which I use when I do gel extensions. It's just a little LED lamp. It's quite cheap and I got it from Amazon, I think. I can't remember how long ago, probably 5-6 years ago now. So with the Ultima Gel, I just get a little bit on the brush and then I put it onto the tip as such. I only want a little bit so it doesn't spill out. And then I get my nail lamp ready and make sure it's turned on. And I just adjust it there as it's not quite right. But once it's turned on, you get the nail at an angle and then you want to put it down to the cuticle area and then push it down to the free edge and hold it in place and make sure you twist and turn to get all the sides. After about 5-10 seconds you can move on to the next nail, but you must make sure you do a full cure after. And there we have it. I put all my nails on, and obviously that one, oh my goodness. Didn't mean to flip you off there, but yeah, it's crooked and I can't be bothered to redo it. So I'm just going in with this nail cutter and using these magnets. I'm just gonna trim down my nails. I'd still want them quite long, but because some of the nails are crooked, I just want to even them out. And I'm gonna do an almond shape because that's my favourite. So now I'm just going to go in with the nail file and create that long almond shape. So my nails are all filed, and as you can see, this one is still very crooked, but the other ones aren't too bad. I do have a slight gap in this one as well, but overall they're not too bad. I mean, it's been 3 months since I've done my nails, so I think I've done pretty well. So I just go in with the Macart base coat. I like to go in with that after I file my nails, just to smooth out the surface, ready for the nail art, which is the fun part. So this bit's optional, but I like to just go in and wipe off the sticky layer using some isopropyl alcohol. So I lost the footage where I showed you the nail polish I was using and where I was painting the first 2 nails. Oh well. So I'm using the Kirsty Meakin nail polish colour in Betrayal, and I'm just going in and painting my nails. I do two coats of this. Someone tell me why I decided to use chrome. Because it gets everywhere, I have to double bag it. As you can see, I get it everywhere already. But I go in with the Nails top coat. I always struggle to say that. I've actually had this one for ages. I should probably get a new one. But it's the one that I use for like glitter and shimmers, just because it gets in the top coat otherwise. So I coat all my nails, making sure it's a smooth surface. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak today, guys. Surface, because if there's any like bubbles or unevenness, the chrome is going to pick that up. So make sure you cure the top coat for a full 60 seconds or however long the gel polish says on the bottle. And then once it's done, you can go in with the chrome, and this is where I start to spill everything and get it everywhere. But I wanted to show you this in real time because it's just so satisfying when it goes on. It's just so pretty. It's probably worth mentioning, bare hands probably isn't the best tool to buff this into the nail, but I don't have any sponges, and you know, my finger works just as well. So this is what I was talking about before, where if you get any imperfections in the top coat, it will show in the chrome. It's not too noticeable, and I just leave it. But you have to seal this in with the top coat again, and I'd use the same one that you use for the base coat. And just make sure you get all the sides anywhere where there's chrome, because if you don't, it will just wash off. So these are all my rhinestones and nail charms, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do yet. I mean, whenever I do my nails, I never know what design I'm gonna do. I just wing it, hope for the best, trial and error. So I go in with the Macart rhinestone glue. I love this stuff, it's just so good, but in hindsight, I didn't need to use as much glue as I did. Oh well. And then I just pick out some rhinestones and just do something, anything. So this is where I decide I actually don't like this. I don't like the hot pink, and I didn't like the dark purple rhinestone that I put in, and I just wipe it off and start again. So my nails are all done, and I must say I do love them. But now I'm just going in with some cuticle oil. So I have jojoba oil with some rosemary, and I just put that on all my nails and rub that in. Hi all, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more. I will be posting every Sunday at 6 p.m. See you then.